next guest became a real beacon of hope as the nation grappled with lockdown and the coronavirus crisis. 100-year-old Captain Tom Moore raised an absolutely staggering £32 million within the NHS by walking laps of his garden. Just brilliant.
Of course, his inspiring achievement won the hearts of many. On Friday, he was given the biggest honour of all, a knighthood from the Queen. There he is, being knighted by Her Majesty. Captain Sir Tom Moore, his daughter Hannah joins us, along with his grandchildren Benji and Georgia as well. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
It's lovely to see you. It's a beautiful day. Those pictures for us to watch are really, really emotional. It was a really special moment. I wonder, Captain Tom, and I know that you don't want to use your title, we'll come to that in a bit, what it was like for you. How did it feel to meet Her Majesty and to be knighted?
It was absolutely amazing. I never ever had such a time in all my life as to be there speaking to the Queen, who's such a delightful person. She was absolutely marvellous. And when she tapped me on the shoulder with the sword, which had been her father's, she did it so gently. She was the kindest person you could ever wish to meet.
I bet she was as thrilled to meet you as you were to meet her. Did you get a sense that she knew of your exploits and your extraordinary achievements?
Did you get a sense that Her Majesty the Queen knew what we'd all achieved?
Yes, I think she did, because she looked around at all of us and said, your family, you've done so well. And it was an absolute pleasure, and it was an absolute honour to be able to speak to the Queen so close. We had to keep our distance, of course, but we managed to manage very well with a little conversation just the same. It was a delightful time for me.
And Hannah, in amongst all the extraordinary things that have happened to your dad and to the family, because it's been a whole family effort, this as well, undoubtedly, was this the cherry on the cake, to coin a phrase, was it this crowning glory? To be there and watch him chatting with the Queen must have been such an extraordinary moment for you.
Oh, it genuinely was. It was utterly magical. When we went through into the parts of Windsor Castle where ordinarily we wouldn't be able to go, I think then we all looked at each other and my husband and I looked at each other and said, 16 weeks. It's been 16 weeks since we said, oh, we'll give you £1 a lap and do 100 before your 100th birthday. So this, for my father, I think, knowing that he feels he stands shoulder to shoulder with Her Majesty the Queen was just the best thing ever.
And thoroughly deserved. Now, we know how humble you are, Captain Tom, and that's why we're still calling you Captain Tom, because you don't want to be Sir Tom, do you?
Yeah, never ever did I anticipate so many weeks ago that I would be anything like that. I must say, it sounds rather nice. Captain Sir Tom Moore, it really does sound quite nice, and I'm rather enjoying it, but I'm still Tom Moore, and then outside the outside world, I'm still Captain Tom.
Yeah, but it does have a good ring. Let's speak to Benji and Georgia, because you must be so proud of your granddad. Benji, what's the last 16 weeks been like as his exploits have suddenly caught a light globally, and now he's a knight of the realm?
I think that really sums it all up. We just wanted to make people smile at the start and see this journey we've been on as a family that has gathered so much support from the country and the world to get us into this situation. We can be nothing but grateful. Everyone from the other side of the camera has helped us get into this situation that we never would have dreamed of happening 16 weeks ago. So from our family, just thank you.
And Georgia, will you see him as a knight, or is he still Grandpa?
He's still Grandpa to us.
What's he like as a grandpa, Georgia? Does he give you sweets and does he let you misbehave?
Yes.
There you go.
They're the best, granddads.
They're
the best.
And I guess, Hannah, that, I mean, obviously this marks an extraordinary moment, the crowning glory. Are you all looking forward to sort of stepping back a little bit and having a bit of a rest? Because I know it's been relentless for all of you, hasn't it? And especially your father.
Yeah, I think there's no rest planned for us. I think, as my father said the other day, we don't really deserve a rest yet. The world has bestowed their gratitude on us, and we feel that we have been given the gift and the responsibility to create legacy for my father. And so we have created the Captain Tom Foundation. So we've been busy setting that up. He's been busy writing his memoirs, and there'll be a children's book coming out in October. So no rest for us yet, although, of course, Captain Sir Tom is 100, so we'll be very mindful.
That sounds fantastic. I mean, you might deserve a rest, but I don't think you're going to get much of one because we all love you, seeing you all so much. But thank you for joining us this morning. And there is your shiny medal, look. There you go.
Absolutely stunning. It's lovely to meet Georgia and Benji as well. One last look at the knighthood. Thank you so much for joining us. Captain Sir Tom, Hannah, Benji and Georgia as well.